Hey there, and welcome back. As always, I'm Carl with Target's Attitude, your absent-minded professor of knives and all things sharp. Today I'm doing something a little different. We've got Blade Show coming up soon on June 7th, and I thought I'd take you along on my trip as I start trying to figure out who I need to see and what I need to do. I'm going to be there for 2 days, and oh man, if you haven't experienced Blade Show yet, gotta come. Biggest cutlery show in the world. I mean, it is just huge. So come on, let's take a quick look at the website and start figuring out who I need to see and who you'd like me to see. If you see anything, just post a comment down below. I'm sure we can figure something out. As I say, I'm going to be there for 2 days. Let's go on over to the website. Here we are at the Blade Show website. Only 14 days away. Man, I'm getting excited. It is just huge. It is everything and anything anyone who's into the knife world could possibly want to see. And some of the people there are going to be just amazing. The instructors, the sponsors, is just wow. Burr King, Wicked Edge, Hogue, Reich. Hey, definitely got to check them out. Come on. So, of course, now my computer is going to be finicky here on me, isn't it? Now, let's try that way. Okay. Yes, here we go. It doesn't say where they're going to be. Well, that's okay. We've got an exhibitor list here. And as you can see, we've got 946 exhibitors. I mean, wow. So who all am I going to have to see here? A.G. Russell, of course. Can't do a show without seeing A.G. Russell. I know I haven't reviewed any of his knives yet, but it just, you walk in, you take a look at his knives, and you just start drooling. And he's at table 1610. Who else am I going to have to see? AccuStrike at table 638. I'm sure you've seen my reviews of this gentleman and his knives. He is just amazing. If you don't remember anything, well, okay, it doesn't mention the gentleman's name here, which is a shame, but this gentleman started off as a martial artist, and he noticed that the training knives just weren't that great, so he came up with the Mimic T16, which is probably the handiest trainer around. And then he started making knives like the Bad Penny, beautiful knife. We got the Road Trip, very unique shape but very comfortable in the hand. The Weo, just an amazing line of knives. I'm really looking forward to seeing him again this year. Alabama Damascus. If you want to make your own knives, this company is, well, there's a problem with their website. That's a shame. But Alabama Damascus sells some excellent knife blanks and blade blanks. You really can't beat them. Anzo Gin. Mr. Anzo, at least I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, is from Denmark. He's designed a few knives for CRKT, and it's just amazing some of the stuff he does. And let's take a look at some of these gorgeous, gorgeous knives. Of course, I can't afford to buy one of his custom knives. I don't make enough to be able to afford to drop $750 on the knife. But that doesn't mean I can't go in and drool. And a Cutlery. They're an interesting company. They do have regular knives, but what they also have is a bunch of swords and high quality replicas. I mean, take a look at this Cutlery. It is just, man, that is a gorgeous knife. Can't wait to get there so I can actually hold it in my hand and see how it feels. They're at table 2400. Arizona Custom Knives. Heard of them, but I don't know much about them as I'd like. Excuse me. It's, again, you can see why I don't know as much about them as I'd like. I mean, if I can't afford a $700 knife, I sure can't afford a $2,000 or $3,000 knife. Still, nothing wrong with going and drooling. Some of the others that are going to be there that I just have to check out. Bad Dog Tools. They had some interesting things last year. They're not knives, but they make all sorts of tools. You need something to work with metal. They've got just about anything you could possibly want. Once I start setting up my shop proper, you're probably going to be one of my bigger suppliers. Of course, you're going to find in Blade HQ, and they're one of the show sponsors, and one of the biggest knife retailers is around. One of those that hopefully one day I'll be a serious competitor with. But until then, I'll be checking out their shop just to see what I need to compete with. Other knives. I'm sure you've heard of Bryant. Bryant is, again, he designs a bunch of things for CRKT. His website's taking a while to load. Sorry about that. We'll come back to him. But it's just neat. Browning. Now, of course, you've heard of Browning. Buck Knives. I'm definitely going to have to stop there. Table 1808. Bull Knives? Maybe. CAS Iberia. Again, not so many knives, but if you're into swords or reenactment, this is some of the best knives out there. And they just, bastard swords from $300, and they're real swords. These things are not wall hangers. Well, some of them are, but most of them aren't. Just fantastic. Where is CAS Iberia going to be? Table 432. Gotta note that one down. Cass Brothers. Carter Cutlery. Come on. Case has to be here. I don't see Case. Huh. Interesting. That's weird. However, Cold Steel will be there. And, of course, CRKT. You can't do knives without talking about CRKT at least a little bit. They're going to be right there as well. And it's always great to go there because they'll have all their new stuff right there for you to handle, feel, see what it feels like in your hands, see whether it's really as nice as it looks. And let's be honest, you can't tell if a knife is right for you until you've actually picked it up and held it in your hand. Some of the other ones, Dragon Breath Forge, are they going to be there? I hope so. Let's see here. Dragon Claw. Dragon Breath Forge. Oh, man. These guys are fantastic. All four of these guys have been on Forged in Fire. So, last year I got to meet Matt. Matt Parkinson. Yeah. Still remember his second episode in season 3 when Jay Nielsen looked at him and said, "And you, Chuckles." Just amazing, man. Fantastic. Who else did I meet? Oh yeah, I met Peter. Not a great picture of Peter, but great guy. Friendly as all get out. He really enjoyed talking to my daughter, and she enjoyed talking to him too, which is great. Marenko. No pictures of Marenko, but again, he appeared on Forged in Fire. And maybe he'll be there. I really hope so. Just amazing people. Let's see here. Who else do we have that I'm definitely going to have to see? 946 people. Even with 2 days, I'm not going to be able to meet all of these people, even though I'm going to try my best. But, you know, that's the way it goes sometimes. Oh, I know one other company I'm definitely going to have to stop at. Essie. I mean, the Azulo is just a classic. They make some amazing knives. It's just haven't had a chance to check out the JG5 yet, or the PR4. Those ought to be interesting. But I've had the pleasure of checking out the Jugless, and the SC6 is a classic. Be doing a review of that very soon. I think you'll enjoy that. Let's see here. Okay, we got Hawkins, Head Design, Hendrix, Hogue. Come on, I know it's Hogue. Another infamous name, or famous name, is just they make grips, they make knives, they make gear bags. Just it'd be a real pleasure to look at their stuff. They're going to be at table 52. Sure, Kershaw's going to be there. And let's see here. Where is Kershaw? And I almost forgot Civivi, but I think Civivi is going to be folded in with We Knives, which makes sense since We Knives owns Civivi and started it. Yeah, don't see Civivi. Kaiser. I've just recently started checking out Kaiser. I've heard of them for years, but table 439. Okay, that ought to be great. And they're just, the knives are so comfortable in the hand. I'll have to wait. I'll be doing a review of them here shortly as well. Hope you'll enjoy that. As I said, Kershaw's going to be there, of course. Another big name that you can't do anything in the knife world without. K-Bar. Oh man. I remember one year they had Jesse Droz was there. I think I'm pronouncing his name right. Droz. Not sure, but got to talk to him, and man, the guy he's as down to earth and as great to talk to as you could possibly want. Droz Torak, I've done a review of that. A fantastic knife. Droz Folder, the first Droz I've ever owned, first one I've ever reviewed. Droz Choppa, that is a sweet knife. Hopefully I'll be doing a review of that yet. And he's got 2 new flippers out. Can't wait to check these out at Blade Show. I mean, that just such a sweet looking knife. Going to be, I'm really looking forward to checking that thing out. And K-Bar normally has some limited edition knives out at their tables that you can only get at Blade Show or from someone who's been to Blade Show before. And it's not just all the regular outdoor knives and the like. Let's see here. Gunter Williams is normally there. Let's see if I can find... don't see it there. Let's go on down to W. Yeah, they may not be there this time, but... Oh, Wilmont Grinders. Great grinders. This guy makes a really interesting set of tools. And of course, Travis Wirtz. Again, this guy is a Forge and Fire Hall of Famer and makes some of the best grinders in the world. Can't afford one yet, but you know, give me some time. TW90. If you've watched Forge and Fire, you've seen that in action. That's what they use most of the time. There's the man right there in person. The invented genius of the knife world. He comes up with some of the most interesting tools and methods of doing things. It's just... and so great to talk to. Admittedly, I swear he's got ADHD, or ADH squirrel as some people would call it. He's definitely got more energy than I do. Who else do we have? Zach Brown's Southern Guard. That ought to be interesting. Of course, we've got... Please tell me Victorinox is there. I don't see them. Huh. Be the first year that they haven't been there. Tops. Another knife I haven't had a chance to review yet, but I'm hoping to. It'll be at booth 1249. I just... man, the Operator 7. I've seen this. I've had a chance to hold it. It is just wow. You just can't say enough about that knife. Let's see here. What else? Scandi folder. Tom Brown tracker. I have not had the pleasure of getting to know this one yet. I've heard a lot about it. Tom Brown says he designed it to be the most useful survival and outdoor knife around, and it looks interesting. I mean, with that heavy front, it's going to be great for chopping. Interesting sawback on the back of the blade. I have not had a chance to handle one yet, and I'm really looking forward to trying it out. That gives you an idea. It gives me a bit of a start. Swiss knives, Swiss Bianco. Just Spyderco. Oh, of course, I've got to stop there. Let's see here. Is U.S. Gladius going to be there? I don't see U.S. Gladius listed. That's a shame. I don't know if you've ever had a chance to hold a U.S. Gladius, but they are a very, very well-made knife. Very interesting. And I am going to be so disappointed if they aren't there this year, because I stop by the table every year, and they're just great people, fantastic people to talk to. I'll have to do a review of one of their knives someday soon. I don't know why I haven't. Just too many knives to review, I guess. That pretty much covers just where we are. It's just a great show. One that you really have to come to. But anyway, excuse me. I hope to see you there. I hope you have some questions for me, or even suggestions. If there's anyone you'd like to have me talk to, or find out some information for you if you can't be there, go ahead and leave a link down there or a comment. As always, I ask you to subscribe. Helps me out, helps you out. The more subscribers I have, the more knives I can get. The more knives I can get, the more videos I can do. The more videos I can do, the more knife porn you get to watch. And you never know. I might have something you've never heard of. Or you might be able to suggest something I've never heard of. In the meantime, though, gotta get running, so you take care. Wish you luck. As I say, I hope to see you at the Blade Show. Best show in the world. And as always, remember, if you're going to do something, no matter how minor or how major, even if it's wandering around Blade Show with glazed eyes overloaded by all the neat knives, do it with attitude. See ya. Bye now.